welcome to the new Murfreesboro.com 2.0, as Jonathan Harmon laid out, version of our video podcast. It's our new beefed up version, and if y'all had seen it before, we had a couple episodes, about, what was it, Trent? 4 episodes ago, and then, COVID happened, a bunch of stuff happened, and we pushed it back. So this is our new and improved version with some new and improved people. So Jonathan Harmon over here.
I don't know about improved. New. Yeah. We got sound effects.
I forgot the sound effects.
Trent, that scared the crap out of me. I'm just telling you.
Let's go.
Well, excuse me. New people, not improved. You're right. Jonathan Harmon over here.
Wait, now that doesn't sound as good.
New and improved. Jonathan Harmon. There we go. But for those who don't know Jonathan Harmon, which is probably maybe one person listening, you've been around here. You were born and raised here, weren't you?
I wasn't born here, but I was raised here.
Raised here? Okay. So
I was born in South Texas.
South Texas. So you got your thumb on the pulse of Rutherford County.
Yes.
On top of that, you are a team leader with Keller Williams, J. Harmon Home Team.
Correct.
Which I am proud to announce I am a member of.
That's right.
Which we'll get into that too later.
Yep.
And then over on this side, we have producer Trent.
What's up, guys? Pumped to be here.
Yes. And Trent is kind of the brains over here with all the audio equipment and everything.
Spread the positive productions here.
Thank you. You beat me to it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Love it.
That's kind of how we all came together, too. You have spread the positive. We like our acts of kindness. And Jonathan Harmon has his own version, which you do for teachers and local heroes.
And local heroes, that's right.
Let's go, man. Love that.
I know. I love how the syncing here. And
all the synergies.
That's right. And a perfect segue into our guest, who is a veteran. Thank you for your service.
Well, thank you very much for your service. Thanks for letting me hang out with you guys this morning.
And who also started a new business here in town.
I did.
And I use your service, and I love it. Thank you very much. But I'm going to let you run with it. Tell us about it. So.
Yeah, my wife and I have to give her credit as well because she supports everything that we do in our house and makes it go. We own MidTen Bins. We are a trash bin sanitizing and cleaning company here in Rutherford County. We serve all of Rutherford County. It's a very interesting business. We clean trash bins. That's really what we do. Nothing more, nothing less. And so it's a great service. We do offer monthly plans, quarterly plans, things of that nature. Very, very user-friendly service. You go online, you subscribe. Everything is done online. You don't even have to talk to me if you don't want to, which hurts my feelings sometimes.
You're such a nice guy.
Yeah, but no, it's very economical, very inexpensive service. One of the things that we hear a lot of when we go out to houses and get new customers is people really don't know that they need the service until they have the service. I was actually talking to a client the other day, just happened to run into him at his house, and he was like, this is the greatest, this is the best money I spend in my household budget. It's, for him, it's right around $17 a month. He said, by the time you come back, about 3 days before I know that I need this service, so I'm looking for you. It's a very unique service. It's something that's very popular in South Texas. You're seeing a lot of that, and also the East Texas area. In Florida, you see a number of companies. So it's something that's been out there for some time. Still a relatively new industry as far as the service industry
goes. The
goes.
only one in Rutherford County.
We are the only Rutherford County owned and operated service of its kind.
So let me stop for just a sec. We didn't introduce him.
Kind of.
Yeah.
But not
Chris
name.
Conklin.
Yeah,
thank you. I was like,
wow.
Come on now.
That's okay.
Sorry,
okay.
I'm so impressed with it.
It's unscripted.
Yeah, that's right.
You got the company out there.
That's right.
There you
Yeah,
go.
but the people behind the company are always the most important, in my opinion,
Absolutely.
right?
Absolutely.
So when I do business with someone, I want to know the person, and then I know that I can rely on the business, right? I mean, that's just me.
Oh, yeah.
And I just so you guys know, I wasn't just playing on my phone. I'm looking at your website. It's awesome. So very straightforward. Very easy to sign up. It's awesome. Now, how often do you guys clean?
So that depends on the client. So we have a number of service plans. We can do a one-time cleaning. Let's say that you have, a barbecue, summer barbecue, and you go outside, you're cutting the grass, and you realize, well, something stinks.
It's rancid.
Yeah,
it's disgusting.
Yeah, we got things living in our trash bin. You can call us, and we can do a one-time cleaning. Our most popular service, believe it or not, is the quarterly service.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it really does. So we offer that. We come out every 3 months on your trash day, you don't have to do anything different. You set your trash can out just like you would as normal. We come in after the city comes in or the county comes in. We take care of it and sanitize it, clean it. The system we use is very effective. The water temperatures reach 205 degrees Fahrenheit, so we're just under that. Any hotter, we're going to be boiling your trash can.
Don't do that.
Yeah. So we do that. It scrubs internally. We use some specialized equipment, 3,500 psi. So we are really hitting the nooks and crannies of where bacteria live. So it's completely clean. When those things come off our truck, they're smoking hot and they're very, very sterile. So
I remember when we originally met at the coffee shop, Just Love Coffee, and you were telling me about it, and then you said, you know what, let me just come over and show you. And I was like, okay, fine, because I have wife and 2 kids, and it's amazing how fast a trash bin can build up with a family. Very quickly with 2 kids, but you clean that thing, and you were in and out of there in just a couple minutes. But the running joke is now, because the other day you were actually, I thought about a week ago, you were in my neighborhood, and we were leaving to go somewhere, and my wife goes, hey, there's Chris. I was like, oh, I hope he's swinging by today. And you did, and I know this sounds weird, but I went by and I opened the trash and I was like, because it smells like lemon. I was like, you put a scent in this thing. It's so
he
good.
loves it. He loves the service. We show up, and I feel bad sometimes because I always end up startling your wife. She does a lot of work in the garage, and I'll pop in. But yeah, he loves it. But we use an encapsulant. So we have this encapsulant that we do treat the trash bins with. It's a non-toxic encapsulant. I'm really big on that. I think our service speaks for itself and how environmentally friendly it is. We're very eco-friendly. So we use an encapsulant that we spray in there, and it holds that cleanliness until the next service for the most part.
Now then, do you sorry, I haven't seen the truck yet. Do you dump the water like into the gutter? Or?
No, we use we take it and use a gray water dumping site. So our truck actually has a filter on it.
So you take the wastewater with you?
Yeah, nothing is left on site.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
you look like you have like the dump trucks that come and get the dump, trash. You have a huge truck. And how big is that tank?
We have just on our clean water supply is about 400 gallons, 350 gallons, somewhere in there. I never fill it up because it's a lot of weight. And then we have a containment with about 250 gallons of water as well.
Nice.
But we are able to filter water and run it through. We self-contain all of our product. So whatever is in your trash bin ends up staying on our truck, and then we take it to a sanitary dumping site and make sure it doesn't go back to where it doesn't need to be.
Yeah.
Well, we've got the Watershed Lady on Coffee Talk in a couple of weeks, so I want to make sure that she knows.
Well, let her know we're doing the responsible thing. But it's a very cool system. It works. I think it was whenever you're looking for a new business to start, you look for something that you have a large customer base. Well, everybody has trash. Everybody produces trash. Everybody has a trash bin. It's a very scalable business. That's why we looked at it. And it's something that's unique in the area. And I think it's something in Rutherford County that is needed, especially when you get into the northern part of the county when you're dealing with the landfill smell. Well, one of the things I think about is you're already dealing with that. Don't make it worse by having a landfill in your driveway.
Amen.
For HOAs who require their residents to have their trash bin inside their garage. The last thing you want to smell when you're going to start the commute to work, especially if you're driving down 24, and is have to deal with odor and the things that come with that in your garage.
Well, and I'll tell you, I have cleaned my trash bin before myself with like Dawn dish soap and a sprayer and a tire brush kind of thing. It took forever, and I had junk rolling down the drive. I mean, it was nasty.
Yeah.
So,
and that brings up another good point. We use about 4 to 5 gallons of water per service.
Oh, I bet I used 50.
Yeah, that's the thing. The average person will fill their trash bin up, throw some bleach in it, and let it sit there. Mm-hmm. That's a 96 gallon,
that's a lot of water.
Container. So we're saving water.
Sorry. That is the most common way to do it.
That
sounds
Trent's like taking notes over there.
Yeah.
Well, I know when we met, because I was like, I'll never do mine again, because we had a very nasty trash bag break in the trash can. I was like, man, I got to clean this thing. my dumb self took it to one of those spray and wash places, and I had it in the back of my truck with the top hanging out over the truck bed, and I stood in front of it with the hose and started spraying. Well, where does all that stuff fire back at? Right back at me. I was like, oh, God. Oh, it was all over me. I was like, God, I don't even know what this is, but it's gross.
Well, inevitably for me, it's always after a party and somebody, tons of people dump sodas or whatever, and it's just
Nice and
like,
sticky.
oh, dude, and 12 hours later, it smells. Yeah, it's bad.
Well, if you're there, give us a call. We'll come and help you out on that one. But no, it's a very unique service right now. And it's an industry that's growing, as I said, in the Southeast United States. We've seen a lot more in Florida through Georgia, Texas.
Because of the heat, I guess.
Yeah, you see a lot more in the warmer climates. But it's what I find interesting is what, and I mentioned this earlier, is that the clients that we have, like, I did not know I needed this service until I had it.
Yeah.
And that's
Same thing with us.
Yeah.
When you showed us, I was
That's
like,
awesome.
oh, my wife went on the neighborhood app and posted, and I think some people had called you after that, and even our HOA representative I remember they sent out an email or something. They're like, hey, everybody, if you all want this, we can go in as a whole neighborhood. And I was like, so for those of you listening, he can do your HOA. The whole neighborhood.
Absolutely. We actually have an agreement with your HOA. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, be careful, man. You don't need to write any more rules into some of those HOAs.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Must subscribe to.
Must subscribe to, yeah.
Well, it's nothing like that. It's basically if you live in that HOA,
Yeah.
the HOA president had negotiated with us just a discounted price.
Yeah.
And we've done that with a couple other HOAs in the area. But it's a great way to get into neighborhoods. We're trying to grow. We started last year. It's we want to be part of the community. I've been in Rutherford County, darn near my whole life. I'm sitting here looking at Central Middle School and remember looking at this house as I daydreamed in my English class.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
But it's great. Rutherford County is great. It's especially for a small business owner, and I think this new industry coming in is going to. We're going to do well in it, and we're happy to be serving the community.
Now, how many houses do you currently have subscribed?
We have just over 100. Again, we are in.
Well, you're brand new.
Yeah,
right?
we're
Right.
in month 6 of our business.
How many can you service realistically with one truck?
With one truck, the math that I've done, we can do roughly 2,200.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it works well.
You'd be
because,
hopping at that point.
Yeah, that's 11 hours on the truck. Having to stop, refill, drive time to get to these areas. But we try to group our locations.
Sure.
We have multiple routes, so every month offers at least 4 routes in each day or each week. So, in Rutherford County, there's not trash pickup on Wednesday, which is something I discovered when I was researching this business.
Nowhere?
There's some private owned companies, but as far as civic owned Murfreesboro, there's nothing on Wednesday.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, but we can service that many customers.
Very cool.
So if anybody wanted to get a hold of you for either more information or to sign up, I know you said people don't even have to talk to you. You can just go to, what's the website address?
Well, MidTenBins.com. You can go on, check our plans out. Right now we are offering a special. If you sign up between now and May 31st, we are doing a discounted rate. You get monthly cleanings through the end of the fall for $79.99. So it's about $13 a month right now. So you go on, sign up, pay the service fee. We'll be out there to take care of you. You don't have to think about it, and you get through the cold months of the year, and you'll have service.
Well, and like you said earlier, for those listening, I have this. You come by our house, and that is truly the service that you didn't know you needed. Because every time you come by, I'm like, oh, thank God. He came by, it's clean.
And then he sticks his head in the trash can.
Yeah. Hey, it smells like lemon. It's great.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right, Chris, that is awesome. And by the way, they've been telling me that I need to get you on my coffee talk as well. So
Yeah, please.
When we're done, we need to.
Absolutely.
Schedule that.
Absolutely.
There you go. Awesome. But is there any other way people can? The website's the best way.
Yeah. Also, you can call us 615-752 what is our new number? 5909.
There you go.
Yeah. But website is the best. We're on Facebook as well. You know, give us a like on there. We have some videos that really demonstrate our service. And so, you know, go on and give us a look see on there. You can find us on Twitter and Instagram as well.
Awesome.
So.
All right, I'm going to your Facebook page now.
Well, now it's perfect timing, really, for your business. And Rutherford County booming the way it is, and
yeah, you know, Rutherford County is a prime market for any small business if you know you market well and you know, do your job. And we're again, we've been here. Gosh, I moved to Murfreesboro in 1989.
okay.
So it's you know, it's a wonderful. I love Rutherford County. The community is amazing. You know,
There's
I
no
think
place like it, man.
Oh no,
Oh, yeah.
definitely not. We John and I had this conversation not too long ago. When things happen in Murfreesboro and Rutherford County, to watch the community come together just makes you that much prouder.
Yeah,
you know,
100%.
you know, and being away, my time in the military, I was in the Navy for 12 years. My wife was born and raised here as well. She went to Oakland. I went to Riverdale.
Oh, bless y'all's heart.
Yeah.
Talk about house divided, right?
I know, right? We get bragging rights. One of us at least.
One of you,
And she went to Oakland?
She went to Oakland. I went
She's
to
got you
Riverdale.
bad right now,
Oh,
doesn't she?
man, you don't even know. You don't even want to know how bad it is. You know, went to University of Memphis for my undergrad. Did MTSU for my graduate degree. You know, so I'm connected to.
Yeah, this is home.
Yeah, it is.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
So being able to do business in Rutherford County is definitely a blessing. You know, not just for the opportunities and the financial opportunities, but also for the people that you get to serve.
100%.
Oh yeah, totally. And
Are you going to stick around when we go?
Yeah, I'm gonna hang
yeah,
out.
stay with us
Outstanding.
here. So that's awesome.
All right. I love it. I will be signing up.
Very good.
Yep.
Oh,
That's going to happen.
I'm telling you, you'll love it. It's
I want the
awesome.
lemons.
Give me the lemon.
You laugh
Give me the
now,
lemons.
but I'm gonna.
No, I'm with you. I love lemon. Throw a little of that verbena in there that they put in the hand soap, and I'm in.
Yeah.
Telling you, I'm gonna come by and get you on video and be like, "See, I told you."
He'll just walk up, my head's down again.
And I'm going to get a video of John dancing around his trash bin.
I know, right? It's done. Yeah. That's funny. But yeah, you were talking about Rutherford County. I was going to ask you, John. That's something I was going to ask you. I heard just recently that we were talking about Rutherford County's booming. Is it true that all the land now in Rutherford County that is for sale for building is now gone? Like everything's built out, or?
I wouldn't say that it's all
okay. I
gone,
gotcha.
but I would. The developed lots are pretty much all spoken for.
Really?
Yeah, and you know, there's always something happening, so
Yeah.
it's tough to say that it's just all gone.
Yeah.
Because it's not. But
Okay.
The developed lots at this point in neighborhoods that are available are pretty much all spoken for, and one of the ways that happens sometimes is that you have options, right? So not auctions, options.
Options. Got
So you might have 3 builders, let's say in a subdivision, and there's 26 lots, and builder A buys an option on this one, and this one, right? So they don't necessarily own it yet,
Oh,
but it's like first right of refusal, right? So they have the first ability to build on that lot.
Got it.
And so that's where a lot of them are tied up is in options.
Okay.
So for you to go and buy just a neighborhood lot somewhere, good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck, because they're pretty much all spoken for in some way, shape, or form.
Okay. Because that came up when last week we did the permit update for all the permits that have been pulled, and there were more residential permits in the month of March than there were in January, February combined. 140 some, I can't, or 60 something like that. But I had heard that's what I was told, kind of through the grapevine, was they were all taken. I was like, holy crap.
Well, and that's normal seasonal movement anyway. I mean, it's tough to start a house in January. You know what I mean?
Oh well, yeah, I got you.
So
Is there a difference? I look at census data a lot. One of the things I'm curious, like on these lots, are they being bought by commercial companies? Are they individual owners? Are we seeing a kind of a flip on rental properties in the area?
Well, it makes sense when you just said, because I live out in Liberty Station, Liberty Valley, whatever. It's both ways now, but. I know those lots, the new section they're building, there's a couple different builders in there, but that makes sense the way you explained it. I was like, I didn't know how it worked. So you got like Michael's Homes and Old South.
and sometimes they buy them outright. It just kind of depends. A lot of it depends on the developer, honestly.
I got you.
So what they want to do, especially if you've got multiple builders, and sometimes you'll have like second option, right? So in your example, say Michael's Homes has first option on this, and they decide not to, so then that option is sold to, say, Old South, and then Old South builds on it instead, and they pay the developer.
Got it. Okay. Well, I knew if anybody knows the answer to that,
it's essentially dibs.
Dibs?
Is what it amounts to.
Okay.
Yeah, I got dibs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I knew you'd know the answer to that question at least. So.
And to answer your question, I would say the vast majority of, and again, we're talking neighborhood lots, right? Developed neighborhood lots are going to be owned by some company, right? So whether it's a local guy like Old South or whatever, I'd say there's very few. I'd say they exist, but very few that are just like Chris owns this lot.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Interesting.
What do you think they're going to do with it? I mean, a lot of these big companies around here on hiring sprees, bringing in people from other areas, and then we got things like the wonderful Costco that everybody asks about. Coming in. But they're going to bring in a lot of jobs and stuff like that. So, just makes you wonder where everybody's going to go.
Well, the answer to that question is, so if you think about historically, Nashville was kind of the hub, right? Davidson County.
Yes.
And so because Davidson County was what it was and still is what it is, all the counties around it, we call it the donut, right? Around Davidson, they get growth off of that.
Yeah.
Well, now what's happening is Rutherford County has become its own little hub. And so the counties around Rutherford, right, minus Davidson and Williamson, all the rest of that kind of bottom of the donut, if you will, from Cannon, Wilson, Cannon, even Warren to some extent, Coffee, Marshall, right? They're experiencing tremendous growth.
Okay. Yeah, I know there's a lot going down past 231, like past my neighborhood. There's a lot of neighborhoods and stuff popping up out there.
And Manchester is booming, y'all.
Yeah, I was about to say that. What does that mean for Manchester, Tullahoma, when you get out there now? It's a lot of growth.
I mean, you think about it from Buchanan Road, it's another, 15 miles or 10 miles, whatever it is, to that first Manchester exit. So, and that's an easily navigable part of I-24.
Yeah, I got you. That's funny.
For now.
And by the way, I just have to throw this out there because this is the number one question I get, like the construction updates and everything that we do. Everybody asks about Costco.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
So just to put it out there, what I was told the last time I was over there was that the day that they do the first footer, that they have that Costco has given them 110 days after that first footer to be completely done, all the way to the parking lot, the last shingle on the roof, whatever. 110 days. So
wow.
Yeah, like 3.5 months or whatever. But I was also told, one guy said they have crews around the clock, like nonstop. But that was also, they were planning on doing that, I guess, about the second week in March. But when I spoke to him, was before that, obviously, and the guy said, given, hopefully if Mother Nature agrees. But, we had like the snowpocalypse and the ice and all that stuff. So I'm sure.
And tornadoes.
Yeah.
Which weather anomaly do you want? We got them all.
Yeah, exactly.
In 2 weeks.
That's right. Yeah. Got real warm and real cold and snow, tornado, ice.
You guys
everything.
need to set up a weatherproof time-lapse camera.
That would be something.
I would love to watch that. That would be amazing.
Well, we were over there yesterday driving by. Massive mounds of dirt been moved over there. So I couldn't see past one of the mounds of dirt. So I'm hoping they're starting the footers. But for everybody who asks out there that's listening, that was the answer to Costco. So as soon as that
awesome.
first footer, and I will post as soon as that first footer is done. So everybody knows, 110 days.
Yeah, mark it on your calendar.
That's right.
All right, so full confession here. I've never been in a Costco.
Same here.
When I was very much younger, and then when I originally went out to the Brentwood one to talk to them, that was the only time I'd been in them until they kicked me out.
So why is it so, like, I've been in Sam's Club, and it's apparently not the same.
I don't know.
Anybody?
I honestly don't know.
All right, so if you're watching this, send me an email. I'm sure it'll be hate-filled since I've never been in one. And please educate me.
Yeah.
Please.
I was more happy to hear Krispy Kreme when it came in.
Oh, yeah. Krispy Kreme.
Yeah. I like this guy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Krispy Kreme was wonderful. Actually, going off that, man, I can't believe we got so many disappointed comments from people where on 2122 Memorial Boulevard, right next to the ChickfilA, I guess it was a rumor it started that it was going to be a Zaxby's. And I'm guessing somebody just said, that'd be great if it was a Zaxby's, and somebody ran with it. But no, it is, according to the permits, it is a Panda Express.
That makes me happier.
I personally like Panda Express.
I love Panda Express.
But we made that video and posted it, and all these comments, what happened to Zaxby's? They pull out. I was like, well, that was never planned. Like, it was
Yeah, but see, what you didn't see is everybody else that's sitting there going, yeah. They just didn't comment.
They
So,
just didn't
Well, that's
comment.
part of the 3 major food groups for teenagers. You know,
yeah, right.
I mean, you have a teenage daughter. I have a
Yep.
teenage daughter. You have.
I have a teenage son.
Yeah, so you know this. We all 3 know this. That's part of the staple of life for them.
Oh, yeah.
You
You
know,
got some orange chicken.
ChickfilA, Panda, and what is Koji on Broad Street?
Oh, Koji.
Koji.
Our Memorial.
Koji.
I would go Taco Bell. It's the third
Taco
staple.
Bell.
That's in my house, at least.
Yeah, definitely. That's always a go-to in my house.
It's
Taco Bell.
funny. My daughter, she's 9, and I'll say something like, "Hey, I feel like having Mexican tonight." She goes, "Great, let's go to Taco Bell." I'm like,
Mexican.
"That's not exactly what I meant."
It's like one of my favorite movies. You ever see the movie Demolition Man?
Yes.
When they talk about, we're going to fine dining at Taco Bell.
Everything's a Taco
Taco
Bell.
Bell. Everything's Taco Bell. They survived the earthquake or whatever. Like, that was awesome. But another one on that actually with the fast food place, that big giant development coming up across from Costco. That was it was funny because I spoke to the developer and we got a hold of the original plans, for the that they were planning out over there, and it was like 6 different fast food restaurants and a gas station, one of them being ChickfilA. And the day I posted was a Thursday. 6 a.m. that following morning on Friday, I got an email that said, no, ChickfilA, that was, they said no. And I was like, man, I had to go do a retraction on that because the original plans show Chick-fil-A, but it was like they had never solidified a deal, I guess. But
It was a projection.
yeah, Chick-fil-A had
Oh
other
man,
plans. So
that's sacrilege, dude, to have to pull that one back.
I know, it's the Lord's chicken.
That's right.
No, couldn't do it. At least there's one by my house, so I'm good there. So.
Yeah, man, they are always busy. Always. Mm-hmm. And I don't mean like most always. Always.
Yeah, I'm thankful they're closed on Sundays because the traffic,
No kidding.
getting in and out,
Yeah.
and it's a great company. I mean, Chick-fil-A is amazing, and my daughter endorses it on a daily basis. But yeah, they are. It's crazy how it's amazing to watch their processes. I'm a process improvement type of guy. Done the whole Six Sigma thing. I love that kind of stuff. But watching their process of how they get customers through the line,
it's beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it's amazing, and they do it with such grace.
Oh, they're
like, we love you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a fine-tuned machine out there, and man, I swear, obviously they're always super nice and generous over there. But even on those days when it's like 105 degrees out and they're sweating their ass off, oh, pardon me, excuse me, sweating their butt off. But
Lord's Chicken.
Lord's Chicken, that's right. Sorry, this is the unedited version.
Need
folks.
to remind you there. Hey, Quinn's Mercantile, Tracy Toy over there. She says we're what is it? A little bit of Jesus with a whole lot of swearing. So,
They have the best socks over there.
oh man,
They have
I love that place.
All the the funny comments and stuff on this. Oh, those are great socks. Shout out to Quinn's over there. But yeah, they'd be out there in 105 degree temperature, sweating like crazy, and they're like, "Hello, sir. How can I help you today? Welcome to Chick-fil-A." I'm like,
Yeah, they're like dripping.
Yeah.
My pleasure. You're lying. It is not.
It is not your
My
pleasure.
pleasure to have a heat stroke to serve you. You know?
You hate this. Don't lie. It's all right.
It's okay. You don't have to lie to me.
Yeah, but God, I'll go over there through the drive-through, and they'll have, you pull up to the drive-through, you order at the kiosk or what, the speaker thing. No, they have 6 people out there to greet you, and so you don't have. And here's my iPad. Here's your order. Boom.
And now they've built like this whole like car wash looking awning with fans and misters and all this stuff. I'm like, so they actually do care about their employees not dying.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And then you go to a competitor, and sometimes you run into employees that are not happy to even see you come through.
No,
them.
I know. I'm waiting. It's going to happen. I know it is. At some point, somebody's going to slide that window open and throw the bag at me. Yeah. Like I know it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Take that.
Yeah. You want chicken? Here's your chicken.
Yeah. Oh, you want extra honey mustard? Oh. No, I actually ran into it was I was checking out at Publix one day, and I said thank you, just leaving, and the lady said my pleasure, and I turned and looked at her, and it was a young woman. I said, you work at Chick-fil-A? She goes, yeah. Before I worked here, I worked there. I said, okay. So they're teaching them good skills for life over
Absolutely.
That's
Absolutely.
right.
This is not endorsed by Chick-fil-A, by the way.
But we do love Chick-fil-A.
But we do love Chick-fil-A. Thank you, Bo, for opening up Chick-fil-A's here in Murfreesboro.
Yep. Well, my only issue, you said you're happy that they're closed on Sunday. never fails. Sunday is when I want it the most.
It is, isn't it?
Every time it's like, oh man, I want a sandwich.
Yep. Just like the Bobby Bones song.
Yep.
But it's Sunday.
I love that song.
No. I know. Right?
So Outpost, let's talk about them.
Oh, yeah, they opened up last week. Yeah, over there, another next to Costco. Yeah. We were just going over. They have you seen that, the shooting range they got?
No, I haven't been in yet.
They help. Here, hold on. I'm going to pull up a picture while we're talking. But they have this, normal shooting range, but then they got this special one, I guess, for, at least in the demo they're showing, it's the Barrett 50 cal. And you can go shoot one.
No way.
Yeah, it's crazy. But it looks like this.
Oh, man.
What did you call it?
It looks like an MRI for 50 cows.
Dude, it looks. Look at this picture.
It's a tunnel.
That is awesome.
Isn't that crazy? Like, I'm actually, I may go over there after we're done here and just get some shots of it or something.
Yeah.
But I want to go shoot.
I may go with you.
I want to go shoot one of those.
I'll be cleaning trash bins.
Got to do what you got to do, man.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. I was lucky enough one time to go to a fundraiser at Mr. Barrett's house that he hosted for the United Way. And, he was allowing people in his house in certain rooms and stuff. And you look up on the mantle above his fireplace was one of the 50 cows sitting there. I'm like, only you could pull that off, sitting in one of those in your fireplace.
So, fun story, and this is confirmed. I know this to be fact, okay? That house that's behind us was the house that he lived in.
No way.
And there was a shed that I tore down. And by the way, I've gotten some hate mail about that.
Oh, no.
But the shed, just for anybody that's listening, okay, it was termites holding hands. Like, that's the only reason that thing was still standing. And I tore the shed down, but that shed is where he built his first 5 rifles.
No
the ones
way.
that he took to demo to get the contracts or
This
whatever.
is like holy ground over here. Dang, yeah. No, that's crazy.
Fact.
Wow.
And he was at, just a couple weeks after I moved in, I hosted the Main Street Summer Party. And him and his wife came and attended the party. And he mentioned to me about having purple shag carpet in the shed. The shed was still standing at this point. And he put it down to keep moisture from coming up and rusting the parts. And I was like, well, I haven't seen any purple shag carpet. Well, what I didn't realize is there was like a second room on that shed. And when I pushed in with the Bobcat to tear it down, after I got stung by bees, that's a whole other story.
No. Yeah.
Or hornets or whatever. I didn't ask them what they were. They just
They just started coming at you.
Guess what was in that other room?
Purple shag carpet. That's awesome.
That's amazing.
Fact.
That's cool. I didn't know that. That's neat. Everything started right back there.
That's right.
Looking out the window. Huh. I heard he was. Don't they have a 50 cal handgun that they're working on?
Good Lord.
Somebody told me that. I mean, not like a Desert Eagle. I know, right? Somebody shoot off my thumb. Boom.
Dude, my
The
shoulder
recoil.
is hurting just thinking about that.
It's like a Desert Eagle 50 cal. That's
My wrist and elbow is
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
everything, and inevitably my forehead too.
That's actually my dream gun to get is a Desert Eagle 50 cal. I want one of those so bad.
I mean, it makes sense. Look at you.
Oh, yeah, right. I had a guy ask me, he said, why did you want a gun like that? I said, why wouldn't you? He goes, what, do you need to shoot something through the engine block of a Mack truck? And I said,
Need to or want to?
Yeah. Hey, the day may come and I need to. I don't know.
That's right.
Well, you've seen the truck that he drive, that big truck.
Oh,
so
gosh,
it
yeah.
totally makes sense.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Shoot right through that.
He's compensating. No, never.
I'm not.
Oh, I love that this is not actually on the radio. So
Again, unedited. We got it.
you also outlined a couple of really exciting developments over at my alma mater at MTSU.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're a big MTSU guy. But you sponsor MTSU.
I still give them money. Yes.
I got you.
Yes. I love that university. But so talk to us about that.
Oh, yeah. Well, they just, MTSU just did a groundbreaking last week, I think it was. They took down the Abernathy and Easel Halls.
Finally.
I know, right?
Good
How long have
gracious.
those things been?
They were
boarded up?
condemned in 1997 or 8.
It's been that long?
Yeah, because it was when I first started there. Wow. Because of asbestos.
Because I went to MTSU we moved here in 2001, and I went from 01 to 05. And I remember those were all boarded up, but even then.
Because it was cheaper to let them sit there than it was to take out the asbestos that's in it.
No kidding.
Yep.
Huh. I didn't realize. Well, yeah, they just took them down, and the first building was supposed to be done fall 2022, excuse me. But that's the new School of Concrete and Construction Management building. It's 54,000 square feet and a $40 million building.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
And man, what a program.
Oh, yeah.
Concrete industry over there is freaking fantastic.
There
So
was
that's awesome.
MTSU put out some press release about it a while ago that was rated like the best in the country and all that other stuff.
You know, they have 100% perfect track record of job placement.
Do they at the concrete school? That's awesome. Heck yeah.
Like, it's literally, if you get this degree, you will get a job. And they're and they start, like, their pay scale starts way up, like $70,000 is average starting pay.
Wow.
Hear that, MTSU students? There you go. So
Yep, go get sweaty. Learn how to tell people how to do concrete.
tell people,
Not do
yeah,
it
that's
yourself.
right. Concrete management.
That's right.
Well, but there's the next building after that is the applied engineering building, which is supposed to be done in 2024, right next to that building, and that one's a 90,000 square foot and roughly $55 million building. But the cool part I like was they offer 325 majors, and there's 1,500 graduates in each one.
That's awesome.
Like, that's a big program.
Well, here's the thing that I love that MTSU is doing is that and I don't know exactly what it is, but applied engineering, okay, just based on the term there. MTSU is doing a great job of getting degrees that work, right? So from mechatronics to fermentation sciences, these are degrees where you learn the science and a skill, right? So there's something that you can go do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not just, and not that there's anything wrong with getting an English degree, because we need that as well, right? But you have to kind of then figure out what you're going to do with your English degree.
Yeah.
Where you get a concrete industry management degree, you know what you're going to
where
do.
you're going. Yeah.
And you learn the science behind it. So it's, I love that they've kind of focused on, again, I would call it degrees that work, like this is what you're going to do with it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they do. They just, I can't remember, you have to excuse me which three, but
Recording industry is the same way.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot about that, of course.
Yeah, that's huge over there. Yeah, Jeff and I got lucky one time. We got to tour some of their new equipment and different stuff that they just got. Oh, my God. It's crazy.
Unbelievable.
They have, equipment over there that'll rival, Channel 4 News, stuff like
Easily,
that.
yeah.
Easily. And that new, I want to say bus, but it's not a bus, but
Oh, the mobile production.
the mobile production company. Dude, that thing is unreal.
That's goals. Goals.
Yes, yeah. Trent's like, yes, it is awesome. I've already planned it.
If you look at everything that you just mentioned about MTSU, but you also look at the value of it. I mean, you're not gonna break the bank, so to speak, going to MTSU. You're getting a quality. I'll vouch for that. I have to, but
You don't have to, but it's easy to do.
But I think you get that you get a quality education out of it. You get a quality experience. I mean, you look at what's going on the backside of the campus, over towards, North Rutherford over there. When you come into campus now,
it's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's like going to a major university, and that's exactly what it's built itself into.
Yeah.
Well,
Dr. McPhee's done a fantastic job in his tenure there of figuring out the direction and steering everything in the direction and just pushing it, and I think a lot of that guy. So, good things happening just right there.
Yeah. For a good while, I hadn't been on the backside of campus for like several years because I would come on the other side, for football games, basketball, they're all on the one side,
Right.
but over by Greenland. But
You got lost, didn't you?
yeah, I was like, "What's this roundabout? Where did this come from?" And
One-way street. What?
what happened here? I used to go down this way. I can't anymore. What happened?
Yeah.
Why is this here?
And if you miss the turn, you're going to be driving for a while.
yeah, you're gonna go all the way around.
Yeah. It's better to just walk.
Yeah, right. Well, that and they like beefed up the rec center and all kinds of stuff.
Oh, it is awesome.
Yeah, they actually.
As an alum, you can get a membership.
Yeah, actually, they let me go in once and work out there, and I was like, okay, what is all this new stuff? This is new. The basketball, the indoor soccer thing, and all this
The
other
ropes
stuff.
course on the outside.
Yeah, I was
it's
like, dang,
awesome.
this is cool. So, MTSU is definitely stepping it up big time,
Love my alma mater.
right? Shoot, but I'm gonna stop on that note. You got anything you guys want to add, or?
Got an event coming up here at my house on May 1st. So the Rutherford County Library System, Lineball, if you will, they're hosting their very first, fundraiser dinner, cocktails, all that kind of stuff. So 6 to 9 is the time.
Here at your house.
Here at this house.
Okay.
There are still some sponsorships available. So if you're listening and you care to sponsor, you can do that.
Is there a link to a website or anything? People, I can post a link. Or?
There is an event on Facebook. It's called A Lively Evening on Main.
Okay.
And that's a little bit of a play on words. This was built as the Lively House. So Lee Lively built this place.
Okay.
And so that's why it's called the Lively Evening. And then, of course, you can also get tickets. And they are $60 a piece, I think.
Okay.
And that's cocktails. And then we'll have a couple of food trucks that are providing dinner. That happens to be Jazz Fest as well.
Okay, gotcha.
So it's a easy, fun night because the music will still be going down there. So come here, park, get some dinner, get some drinks, stroll down Main Street, and hit up Jazz Fest.
Yeah, I'd say right down the road. You got the perfect setup right there. So.
Yep, it's going to be awesome. It'll be quite lively.
Well, and you're known for having fun events and stuff here too. So at your place.
I like to party.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Good times. But how about you, Chris? Anything you want to?
Just remember, we are offering a special for MidTen Bins. Get your trash bin cleaned and sanitized. You will not be disappointed with the service. So give us a
I'm
call.
kind of giddy, like I'm ready to
Yeah.
get my cans clean here.
Mouth closed.
Yeah.
Well, there's actually a company in New York or New Jersey. It's called Nice Cans, and
Love it.
Same
Love it.
concept as ours. But yeah, give us a call. We'll be happy to provide service. Yes, MidTen Bins, and it's MidTenBins.com. You can sign up again on the site. Give us a call. We can do it in person, but we will be happy to come out and take care of you.
All right.
Very cool.
How about producer Trent over there? You got anything?
I'm good, man. This was awesome. Glad to be back.
Oh, I know. I'm
Version 2.0.
2.0.
Better
that's
than
right.
ever. Let's go, guys.
That's right. Really appreciate it. We're going to include a link to your website in the video description and everything, so
Great.
people
Thank
can
you.
just sign
Thank
right
you
up.
for
But
Now, you said you had an event to talk about as well.
oh, we actually I was a little premature in that one, so I'm gonna hold off. On that.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, that's right. Well, it is over at it's a Kingdom Acres, the CBD.
Hey, if you're not supposed to say, don't say.
Oh, okay.
Are you supposed to say?
Well, I can give them a pre-shout out.
Teaser.
Yeah, a little teaser. Well, it's at the Kingdom Acres CBD farm over there. We were shooting a video there, and they make the CBD lattes, and we had to get a shot of them. They put the CBD part in like a little syringe looking thing, and then they squirt it in the latte and mix it up, whatever. Well, we were trying to get a shot of them putting that in there, and they usually only put like just a drop, right? So we did like multiple takes, and then it was like 9 drops in this latte. And not even thinking about it, the lady's like, well, if you want it, you can have it. And I said, oh, sure. And I started drinking this thing. And about 5 minutes later, I was going, whoa, hold on. Like, we need to take a breather. I got to sit down. I got so tired.
And suddenly he wanted Funyuns.
I know. Doritos sounded really good all of a sudden. But they were like, oh, we didn't think. They put like 9 drops. She's like, we're only supposed to do 1 normal. But she goes, well, how are you feeling? I said, I feel great.
Fantastic.
I'm very tired.
Yeah. But I'm loose.
Yeah, I was like, we can.
Man.
She actually asked me, you want to finish the video later? I went, no, this is perfect.
Where's that field?
Yeah, where is that field? Yeah, down 231 towards Shelbyville. Take a right.
That's awesome.
But they're doing a big event coming up and they got a bunch of vendors coming out, and it's going to be a cool thing. But we're doing a big announcement for them later. So that's a little prequel, pre-tease, whatever you want to call it. So
Teaser.
Teaser, thank you. But anyways,
Cool.
There we go. I got nothing else. You guys good?
Good.
Awesome. Successful first
Love it.
show.